in the Middle East, it seems like they just love the intense suspense about, will our brothers, our sisters, our tribesmen and women be released from the dungeons of terror and return home? These innocent men, women, children. I think of the B-Bus, these young children that are held hostage for 370 days almost. And so these last minute changes by the Hamas, they don't tell the truth. And is it going to continue? Sorry about the big explosions. So Israel's announced a one-day delay in finalizing the approval, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu convening the cabinet tomorrow, he says, instead of today. And so that allows for a 24-hour period for petitions or changes from the High Court of Justice before it can be implemented. If you want to add to the uncertainty and the tense situation, one of the political parties, Otzma Yehudit, says they're going to resign if the deal is approved and we don't continue the battle here to defeat Hamas. And if we start pulling out of this operation here. And so negotiations are continuing. We'll see if when it comes to a vote, I guess that's what it is, what will happen. So there's plans to really fortify, like big walls near the southern villages in case another invasion. They said they want to do another October 7th invasion. Can you believe that? What in the world? Literally right now, as we speak, the vote is happening. History is being made. This Shabbat, we're taking a breath. We're thinking about all we've been through. And, there's rumors that some of these murderers that will be released from prison for murder, that they will end up in Judea and Samaria, the heartland of Israel, eastern Jerusalem and Gaza. And that is going to be a challenge for us to have to face, a security challenge, in dealing with security and all we've been through. These are tough times, but yeah, we're in the moments where history is being made. And we can't wait to see the smiles on the faces of the families as these hostages, and the smiles on the face of the hostages who've been through absolute hell. These 33, this list, check it out, that are expected to be released as the vote happens right now. And at the meantime, we're still going strong. Our mortars struck a Hamas armory. It looks like they had quite a few weapons in this armory. They've got a lot of weapons still in Gaza. And you can see the sky is blackened with a cloud over Gaza as we eliminate these threats. Not a lot of people talk about the injuries that soldiers sustain. For me, it's just been minor lacerations. But, there's so many soldiers that have lost limbs, that are injured, that are recovering from injuries. They don't really make the news. I'm thinking of my friend, Joshua Aaron. His son serves, it's not a secret, he serves in the same battalion as me. And although I'm in Yahalom, but, there was an enemy RPG that was brought in for study, and it was brought into a classroom. No one's really talking about all this. And, my friend, Joshua Aaron's son, Shuki, he was in this classroom, but he had left, and then the RPG exploded. I don't know how this happened, that they didn't check it better. It was a Hamas RPG, and it injured, 10 people. He's okay. I'm okay. But I want to remember these soldiers that are recovering right now, for speedy recovery. And I want to look at Isaiah 40, because Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1 and 2 is what's going to be really, really a guiding light for the days, the weeks, the months, the years ahead. And it's comfort, yes, comfort you, my people, Israel. And even with all that's going on in the world, as countries are making their choice, Turkey, President Erdogan, and Iran, their nuclear program, Syria, those rebels, the Houthis, everybody's going to look at the future, and even in Western countries, the grooming gangs in the UK, what's going on in the United States and Canada, Australia, the infiltration of some bad characters and bad thinking processes, But I just can't wait to see what the future will hold as we stand strong and are ambassadors for actually the good of the world, God's goodness. And I can't wait to see these hostages return. Isaiah 14, what answer will be given to the envoys of that nation? The Lord has established Zion, and in her his afflicted people will find refuge.